alter your serious mood with a ridiculousness of reminding you of Kevin Brennan. Really, that's a thing that people need. They need to be reminded of Kevin Brennan because no one remembers that he exists most of the time. Like I said, I'm not going to sit and talk about that. That topic is not really interesting to me. Kevin can think about what he wants. I said what I wanted to about him, and that's that. He can have a
ouch.
show, and I allow him to have it or whatever, and he can go on in peace to love and serve the Lord.
So he backed away from the 1099 challenge. Who's not surprised? I'm not surprised. The other Nick Rekieta ran from the 1099 challenge as expected. Yeah, because he had a couple of good days, according to him, like Ray DeVito. He had a couple of good days. And now he wants to stick it to me.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
First of all, Permaseal, he has 400,000 subscribers.
Whoa!
And he wants to compare live views versus my live views. I have 14,000 subscribers.
Well,
that's why he has to play that game of I get more live views. Yeah, you have 400,000 subscribers, and a lot of them probably used to watch your show, but they don't anymore because Mike, how would you feel? Did you ever do coke with your dad?
I never did coke at all.
There you go. So this guy Nick Rekieta, his kids tested positive for coke. They got arrested. They broke down his front door. He was having, Steel Toe?
I heard of him. I really don't know these people, but
yeah, Steel Toe and him were wife swapping, and to help with the wife swapping, everybody was doing coke, including the kids.
Oh God, how old is the kid?
They're kids. They're like I think he homeschooled them. That's how stupid he is. But they're all like under 15 or whatever.
Oh God,
they're not grown ups. But they would do so much coke in the house that the kids tested positive for coke too. I think it was in their SpaghettiOs.
Oh God, you know what? I knew somebody years ago that cousin.
Mike, you said your dad wasn't great, but he never made you do coke with him, right?
No, the worst I ever did was drink beer with my grandmother.
What age?
Early 20s.
Yeah, that's not bad. You're allowed to drink beer with your grandmother in your early 20s. Did you play spin the bottle with your grandmother?
Oh, no.
That's where it gets tricky.
No, she was the Irish one in my family. Wow.
Dollar Nick Rekieta ran. Yeah, I know. Everybody runs from the 1099 challenge. Literally everybody. That's why I offer it, because they're all cowards. Yes. The little Jewish guy. No, Shmuel Bugman is he's a grown man. He's not even Jewish. He said he's Irish.
Well, I thought it sounded way more Jewish than Irish.
Of course. I think that's his trick. That's how he fools everybody. Would I hurt my fans to cover Ricotta for the next 4 years? I probably have to. This guy is, again, the only reason I covered him in the first place is because all of a sudden Scarlett's talking about him. I was like, why is Scarlett? Why is she involved with Nick Rekieta? And then I'm like, oh, I did the math in my head very quickly. I'm like, oh, yeah, he's grooming her. And he wants to fly her up to or drive her up to Minnesota to live in a back house.
Well, but see, the thing is, okay, if somebody has 400,000 followers, right, that doesn't mean they're all active.
Mike, you're right. This guy in 2022, you know how much money he made through super chats?
For 400,000, maybe
he made $400,000 in super chats in 2022. Guess what he made last year?
Half that.
13,000.
How did that happen?
Because he does coke with his kids. That's how it happened.
Oh,
and people are not going to support that kind of individual. Would you?
No.
Exactly. People don't support a guy who does coke with his kids.
Unbelievable,
and wife swaps.
Yeah, but you know what? If he gets charged with that, he's
already been charged. He's already been charged. I think he's on probation now.
No, but
they had to take his kids away from them. They had to feed them and bathe them.
I thought something like that would be like years and years in prison, a major felony.
Well, I guess they didn't find enough coke on his kids or with him. So
Well,
I
what
guess
state is this in now?
Minnesota.
I don't know the laws over there, how strict they are.
Recently, Ricotta was fired by his oldest lawyer friend, Andrew Branca, couldn't show up on time. Well, wait, I thought he couldn't practice law, but he still was part of this guy. Andrew Branca was part of his law firm, or they had a law firm together, like Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
You would have been a great lawyer yourself.
Mike, I would have been a great lawyer, a great cop. I think I missed my calling. When I started doing stand-up in Chicago, I was actually weighing, should I be a comic or a cop? Every time Nick Rekieta goes live, he loses 1+K subs. Laugh my ass off. He said, I was when I was checking his Playboard last night, because he was talking about my numbers. So I was like, I realized, holy shit, this guy has over 400,000 subscribers.
How did he get them though? I mean, who knows him?
He used to be popular, Mike, and then you do coke with your kids, and people aren't going to support that kind of behavior. Now he's trying to come over here to hobnob with the likes of a Chad Zumach.
Oh no,
We did it. We're here, Bocchetti. We're
How you
here.
doing? Okay,
How are you?
good. I'm using my iPad.
Look at you.
In that 440K year, he was proud to say he didn't pay gas. I mean, literally human garbage, and treat himself to a new muscle car, and he put it in a ditch on the way home from the dealership. I'm hearing so many stories about this guy being like, I'm getting all kinds of emails and DMs like saying this guy's the biggest piece of shit. Like, I have no idea what a piece of shit he is.
Who are you talking about? I just want
Nick
to
Rekieta.
Oh shit, yeah, he's a piece of garbage.
So so he did a Stuttering John policy. He would have guests come on. He would make the money and not pay them.
Plus, I heard he's what do you call that when you have money from your parents? Trust fund kid.
Oh, trust funder.
Yeah.
Yeah, why? Yeah, but it's like they say the same thing about Keanu's mom, and then Keanu's mom does a show with Kiki to try to. If they were so rich, why would they even bother with the super chats? I mean, they would just turn it off. But again, why is he groveling on YouTube for money if he has so much money from his inheritance? But again, the guy's a loser, and even if he did have money or does have money, he'll blow it. Pun intended, because he does blow, Mike.
With his kids.
Whoa.
The Ricotta's unfortunately set for life. Papa Ricotta is in the good old boys club in central Minnesota and pulls strings behind the scene.
If anybody heckles me, watch this.
I'd rather be in Rikers Island than live in central Minnesota. Holy shit.
Yeah. Chad, if anybody, I'm not going to lose my temper. You know why? Watch this.
Ricotta couldn't figure out why no one wanted to hear about his new Mustang. I mean, that guy's such a fucking loser. He wants to impress. The only people he impresses is losers like Melton and Clubfooted Carl.
This is like, wow, they're intense here. This is like probably as intense as network TV was years ago.
He crashed it on the way home. Yeah, that's not good. Chad, you ever do that? You've had trouble. You have had bad luck with cars.
Actually, I did.
You crashed a car on the way home from the dealer?
No, not from the dealer, but I had a sponsorship vehicle when I was on the radio, and things happened.
Ricotta doesn't live off viewers either. He lives off Grandpa Ricotta's estate, rumored to be worth $500 million. I heard something different, but I guess it doesn't matter. The point is, he's a piece of shit, Permasil, and we can all agree about that. It doesn't really, but again, when you go from 400,000 to and now why is he going live now? And if he's so rich, why is he taking super tips now and super chats?
Well, I don't get it.
Mike, sorry, some don't smell right. If I was worth $500 million, I don't know if I'd be reading $2 super chats.
I'm getting information.
No offense to Adidas backs.
That Rekieta's mom cut him off, and she still pays for his mortgage, and she takes care of his kids.
But she won't give him any cash.
I guess that's the case. Yeah, just pays the mortgage and takes care of the kids.
Because Permasil, listen, I understand super chats can be fun, but he doesn't get a lot, and a lot of them insult him. So he's like the new Stuttering John, according to me. So, but if you're worth $500 million, why would you even bother with super chats and super tips? Especially especially a lot of them are insulting you.
I'd be doing some world traveling with that kind of
Yeah, why don't you travel, Mike? Put your mask on and go to China. I gotta look into this Ricotta estate, rumored to be $500 million. $500,000 don't last as long as it used to, Permacil. You know that.
I know that.
Kyle Rittenhouse's case was Nick's Kiki Scarlett. I thought it was Johnny Depp. It was both of them. And if he's so rich, Permacil, how come he didn't pay the other lawyers? He's just a hey, Permacil, if he's got so much money, how come he didn't pay guests? He's just a cheap prick. Got to save it all for coke. That'd be great if his mom cut him off. That makes sense. I mean, if he's like a trust fund kid, I mean, he's not a kid, but if he's getting all his money from his parents and whatnot, and he's blowing it all on coke, pun intended, she should cut him off.
Yeah, but just because you have a ton of money doesn't mean you're going to spend it to people.
Exactly. Exactly.
Clown. I mean, literally, Clown Town, USA.